Hello everyone, and welcome to Old Tom's Plays Through, Episode 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you listen real close, you can now hear the background music. I had to go in and raise it up just a little bit. When I was recording last episode, it sounded fine here. The playback of the file sounded fine, but once it got up on YouTube, the background went away. So we raised it up a little bit so everybody could hear. If you remember last episode, we were a slacker. We hung out at the house, read manga, watched anime, didn't do much of anything. Our friend next door, Sayori, dragged us off to the literature club, where we joined up after being stared down by a bunch of incredibly beautiful girls. And then we were assigned homework to go write a poem. We went back the next day, hung out with Natsuki, and read some manga until Monica came by and told us it was all time to share poems, which is where we're at now. So let's see how our poem writing went and see if we managed to impress anybody. And there's Natsuki, and there's Monica. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there, ahaha. Yeah, we were. Eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Well, just you can move back, girl. It's okay. I don't bite much. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Oh, now we got Monica giving us homework. We've got Natsuki giving us homework. It's hard to be a slacker around this place. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Wow. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Yeah, we already discussed that in last episode. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face and getting her to sit next to me next time. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Yeah, she runs hot and cold. All nice and sweet one moment and salty and crusty the next. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I gave those crayons a good workout. Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Okay. I can't wait. We know, Sayori. We know. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is written on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Yes, girl, you're perfect in everything, aren't you? Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, being that we were writing cute things, I suppose we should go with Natsuki first. So let's do that. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her first. ... Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. Yeah, it's one of those days, huh? First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Oh. I bet she liked it and she's just afraid to admit it. Eh? Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. The aforementioned anime and manga and the eating of chips and drinking soda until 3 a.m. with my slacker buds. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. She just can't say it. Yeah. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, we see actual poems. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Okay. I guess that's about it. Click outside to continue. There we go. Yeah. I told you weren't going to like it. Well, it's got to be at least as good as what I cobbled together, so... I like it. Okay, I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Great girl logic. Well, because. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Yeah, butter her up, get her on your side. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Did I miss something there? Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, that's what that was. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Very good. Gold star. Little pat on the head. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Well, maybe a little bit better than me, but I wouldn't say pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. If Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Monica. She's club president. We'll show it to her. Hi, old Tom. Hi, Monica. You're looking perky. Having a good time so far? Not bad, I guess. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. How about less homework? We're in a club. I get enough homework from regular classes. I don't need after school homework from, like, clubs. Okay? Sound good? Great. Glad you're listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. No, I won't. That's another little talk that me, and game me have to have. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Okay. I can understand that. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah-ha-ha? Don't worry, old Tom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, old Tom. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Well, I tried for cute, and I guess I got cute. Ah-ha-ha-ha? Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. Aha. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago? In a galaxy far, far away? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. And they might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. Yeah, judging by what we read, there's not a lot there to fill. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It would take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I don't have to worry about it, but I might want to. Ah-ha-ha-ha. Ah-ha-ha. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Sure, why not? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You going to talk about animals and stuff? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way. You know, fake it till you make it. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh! Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. I got nothing. So, what do you think? I still got nothing here. You got a big hole. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Well, we're in agreement here. Me, and game me have nothing. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently about holes. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Okay, Monica. Yeah. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. Go with that. Gotcha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, you're quite welcome. Handy tip. I guess we go with Sayori. ... This is a good poem, old Tom. Yeah, I have the sneaking suspicion that no matter what I write, she'd like it. She's that girl next door type thing. And she'll probably say she likes just about anything. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? You know me better than that. I'm slacker guy. I don't write poems. I don't read books. I guess you're right. Of course I am. Well, that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I thought about it. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Well, it's my second day here. I guess I am part of the club. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, old Tom. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. They also do it when they're getting stared down by 4 incredibly cute girls, all making you feel guilty if you disappoint them. See the last episode. We were caught in the trap. No way out. The only way out was going through. So here we are. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? You keep at it, girl. That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Is it about animals or holes or anything like that? We'll see about that. Oh, here we go. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Yeah, look at her. She's got that guilty look to her. She wrote this at the last moment, didn't she? And it turned out much better than my piece of junk that I wrote. No? Just a little bit? Maybe? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri! What you doing there, girl? ... Yeah, she doesn't have the approving look about her. ... Yuri stares at the poem. Yeah, it really stinks, doesn't it? Go ahead, let it out. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. She just doesn't want to tell me what she really thinks of it. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Really, Yuri? That's what you're going with? I forgot to talk. You're a teenage girl. And you forgot to talk? You ain't fooling nobody with that line. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Collating. Done. Ding. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yes, it is. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So is that bad? No! No, you can go ahead and be honest. It's that bad. We know it's that bad. Did I just raise my voice? Ooh, I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Of course you did. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separately from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Really going deep into analysis here, huh? It's a poem for a club. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Or at least better than I am. Who'd rather be home watching anime. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. They are. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Oh? Biased? How? Well, never mind. We got some rivalry going on here, huh? I got it. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. On that note, let me take a quick hydration break. There we go. Little sippy sip of water there. I love to share my thought process behind it. I'm sure you would, Yuri. I'm sure you'd talk nonstop until tomorrow morning about it if people let you. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ooh. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay. Can we go back to I want breakfast? ... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Not readable, but pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh, goodness gracious, no. That was long enough. That was long enough. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh no. She's the type where, okay, the teacher goes, okay, do a book report, make it 5 to 7 pages, and she turns in 8 pages, right? Yep. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like breakfast. Are you into ghosts, Sayori? Woohoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, old Tom. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Are you going to start flickering there, Yuri? In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Ooh. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. You keep going down that path there, Yuri. It's going to sound almost depressing. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, phew! I guess that's everyone. That's a bit more than I expected. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. They are. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. All because of a cupcake. That one little cupcake. And here we are. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They don't look very happy. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Yeah, they're not exactly on the same wavelength there. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. That sounds like a bad answer to me. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Uh-huh. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Here we go. Cat fight, cat fight. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Yeah, we're headed down that road. We see a cat fight in the future. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Here it goes. Sayori liked it. And old Tom did too. I guess I did. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And old Tom liked my poem too, you know. Don't drag me into this. You guys are going to have your little fight, it looks like, but don't drag me into it. I'm still looking for crumbs of those cupcakes. I'm going to go hang out with Sayori. Yeah. He even told me that he was impressed by it. There goes the music. Oh no. Natsuki suddenly stands up. 3, 2, 1. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Here it goes. Maybe you're just jealous that old Tom appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Shots fired. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't... Shots fired here. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as old Tom started showing up. Okay, here we go. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. I'm not standing here. I'm in another room, girls. Don't look at me. Don't drag me into this. Old Tom, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, old Tom. No thank you. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, old Tom? I'm not here, girls. You go hash it out yourselves. Well, don't drag me into this. ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. I'm the newbie here. I'm the guy who writes with crayons. Don't look at me for advice. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh. So of course that's going to be... Help me, Sayori. Yeah, dump this whole problem on Sayori, huh? That sounds like the easy way out. But I'm supposed to be going for Natsuki, so I guess I have to side with Natsuki. Even though I'd rather just, like, bail. There's no bail option down here. This is kind of a bail. Okay. Yuri. You're really talented. Eh? Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up into a corner where I try to hide in myself. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. Why use many word when few word do good? Let the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Of course it does. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Alright, we scored points with two of the girls, at least. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. ... Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, old Tom. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. You gonna apologize there, girl? The thing about... Ooh. Come on, let it out. Natsuki glances around the room. But everyone stop staring at me. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Humph. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? Okay, well, you got something out of her at least. That's all. Okay. Not quite an I'm sorry, but we'll take something. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. That. I'll go make some tea. Eh? And she's out of here. I was just trying to help. Of course you were, Sayori. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poem, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. And I hope we're not going to do it again. Especially you, old Tom. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. I like the lazing around bit. That's what I was doing before I joined the club. You know, if I was lazing around at home and you guys were lazing around, why can't we just all laze around? Instead, you got us doing homework. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. There we go. Now we got homework, we got the girls fighting with each other, all because I joined the club. Now everything can go back. I quit the club and everything can go back the way it was. No, not at all. Not at all. You don't sound very convincing there, Monica. There's still some time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Sounds good. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. Didn't I do enough already? After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. I'm with Sayori on this one. I disagree too. I didn't read some more manga. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Okay, yeah, we do the fun stuff. If it isn't fun and everybody's arguing and fighting, then it ain't fun. We do the fun stuff. Aha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. I could try. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Coin flip. We're putting it on a coin flip right now. I'm not going to say yes or no so far. Okay, everyone. Yeah, last time you said that we were getting snuggly and you broke that up. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? On a scale of 1 to 10, how about a 4? How about that? Will you take a 4? 'Cause that's all I got. It was a lot of fun. Sayori. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Old Tom, how about you? I think I'm getting outvoted here. Everybody sort of enjoyed it. So I guess I gotta say it's okay. Yeah, I'll say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Which means more homework tonight. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Old Tom, ready to walk home? Yes, I am. Let's go. Sure, let's go. Ehehe. Sayori beams at me. And misses. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Yeah, we nailed it the first time. It's because we're here. We're the random factor here that kind of upset everything. Now I got all the girls fighting over me. Wonderful. I just wanted peace and quiet. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. And I'd like for him not to do that again, please. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Tom, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Oh. Okay. That's kind of unexpected. Childhood next door girlfriend type person wanting me to get along with other girls. So, okay. Well, we'll see where that goes. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Then I pat her in the head, put her in a headlock, give her a noogie. Yeah. I said more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. It's almost like I'm talking to myself. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. And we're back to writing another poem. And one thing I'm noticing that I didn't notice the first time is there's only 3 girls here. We don't have a Monica option here. And we've got Sayori here. We've got Natsuki here. We've got Yuri here. But there's no Monica here. I wonder what's going on with that. Quick hydration. There we go. Well, let's push forward. We want cute things. Or Natsuki things. Hop. There you go. Lollipop. That's Natsuki. Jumpy. There you go. Bubbles. Let's see. Puppy. There you go. Kitty. We got Kitty and Puppy and Bunny and oh yeah. Nibble was Natsuki. Giggle. Yep. Extreme Precious Friend Skirt. Unrequited Covet Vanilla. Vanilla. Okay. Climax Atone Pure Orphan. Okay. Something isn't just going to jump out at us this time. Pure, maybe? Yes, okay. She's pure. At least she says she's pure. Games. There you go. Email com, time charm. Marriage. Mouse? Is a mouse cute? Well, we'll see. Yes, mice are cute. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Mice are cute. Dazzle music, fear, inferno, bed whisper. Music? Nope. Sayori likes music. Okay. Well, we're getting most of them, so I guess that's all that matters. Vibrant and ending, assume beauty, melody, another disaster. Melody? There we go. Up, boop. There's our boop. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Sunny. Nope. Sayori. Fun. No, wait a minute. I remember from the other one, Sayori was fun. Sayori was the one that was fun. So... Blanket? Okay, blanket. Doki Doki. Kawaii. And spinning. Spinning was her too. There we go. We haven't gotten them all right yet, but we're getting close. I noticed we haven't accidentally gotten any Yuri words. We've managed to get a couple Sayori words in there, but no Yuri words. Okay, another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Yeah, we're done going with the classroom. We went to the classroom once. It was boring. The day went by in a flash, and now we're here. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. It's chaos. Hi, old Tom. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Ooh. Ouch, maybe? Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. No more eggs and toast for you? Will you come with me to buy a snack? You gonna buy me one too? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. We got something going on here. Yeah, she doesn't look like, Oh. She's probably broke. She's hungry and she's broke. That's why she wants me to come with her. And we're gonna get down there and she's gonna go, oh, I want the jelly donut thingy, and oh, look at this, I'm out of money. Can I borrow some money from you? That's where we're going, right? Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. You ain't buying nothing with that, are you, Sayori? Uh-huh. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Oldest trick in the book. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Ooh-ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Well, you did it there, Sayori. Don't look at me. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ah-ha-ha. Oh, we're hearing from Yuri. Hello, Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. She's a girl in a club full of girls. Of course they're listening to each other. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Of course not, Yuri. We believe you. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell old Tom to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. Ooh, going a little hard there, huh, Yuri? ... Did I didn't mean that. Yeah, you did, Yuri. You spoke your mind without thinking, and it just all fell out. I got too absorbed into my book. Yep. You were talking without thinking. Ooh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Ehehe. Don't listen to her. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. He could have fooled me. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. I knew that those cupcakes were cursed. That was a cursed cupcake I got. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. No, I don't think we need more credit. The whole thing was done because of the cupcake. We fell for the cupcake trick. And now we're paying for it too. Hee. Whap! Who? Somebody smack you? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Eh? Cookie? That was a pretty hard cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, there's Natsuki. Hey, Natsuki. Ahaha. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Aha. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. It doesn't take much to make you happy, does it? Sayori hugs the cookie. Drama queen much? Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Don't talk with your mouth full, kid. Moomph! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hee. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Excuse me. A little water here. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. And I got this plain old wafer type cookie. Blah. It's like eating cardboard. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Hee. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ooh. So that's the way we're going here, huh? Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Ump. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Are you sure we're in high school here? I mean, this is like some grade school stuff here. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Oh. Yeah, we haven't seen her yet today, have we? Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably the most probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's not true. Oh, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. You're late. You get detention. And no more giving homework. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Hey, I got nothing, girl. That's Sayori for you. She sees a conclusion and she jumps right to it. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. And you fell asleep, right? To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Okay, you're athletic. You do poetry. You do debate clubs. Now you're doing piano. Come on, girl. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, they're all trying to impress me. I get the picture that we're going to devolve into a fight over me eventually. A little bit more than what Yuri and Natsuki had earlier. It's going to be a 4-way battle royale. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, old Tom. Yeah. Monica smiles sweetly. Yes, she does. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Nothing important. Just a cookie thief. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. That must have been a giant cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. ... It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly, and I bop her in the head. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Don't worry, girl, I took care of it. I know about that stuff. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know that. I just wanted to make sure. Not the trusting type yet. Okay. Can you blame me for being paranoid? No, I get it. I don't give people my manga every day. You know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm going to get the next one, okay? Sure, why not? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. Being in the closet is fun. So you're going to tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Yeah, you're kind of short there, girl. I bet you can't reach. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. Yeah, I bet you did that deliberately there, Monica. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. All up onto the top shelf. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool in the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I get them myself. Okay, fine, be that way. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? No, I'm just offering to help. I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Okay, you do you, girl. Don't get bent out of shape. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reaches the top shelf. She's still too short. And she won't admit that she's still too short. And she's not going to ask for help. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Ooh! Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. Careful, don't drop it, girl. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah-wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. Yeah, you got one. There's more up there. You're going to fall and you're going to land on your ass. Just watch. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? Okay, fine. Fine, you don't need help. You can do it all by yourself. Don't come crying to me. Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. This is not a good idea. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Now we're buying trouble here. It's going to swivel. It's going to roll. It's not going to end well. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Yep. Let her do it. Let her learn. Whoosh. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Yep. Disaster is about to strike. There we go. See? I can easily do it now. Yeah. Natsuki grabs a sack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. I told you. I told you. You wouldn't listen. Natsuki knows everything. What are you doing? I'm doing nothing. You told me to do nothing, and I'm getting high marks in doing nothing. Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? You told me to do nothing. I'm doing nothing, just like you said. Who was it who told me not to help? Exactly. Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Ooh, dash exclamation point. I can. Oh, no. I can almost see up her skirt. Gah! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Does she ever? When she realizes I'll be dead. Hup! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set. Easily the largest one on the shelf. Here comes trouble. Ooh, heavy! Hey, old Tom. What? You didn't want me to help, so here I am not helping. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But you didn't want help. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Well, you told me not to help, so I was over here not helping. Natsuki looks down at me, in more ways than one. Why are you all the way back? Eh? The light bulb just came on. Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What? What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. I did not. I listened to what you told me to do. I did nothing. I didn't help. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Ah. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash. I don't got you. Well, you asked for it, girl. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ouch. Ugh. Yeah. No good deed goes unpunished. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ooh. Well, it's all your fault for not letting me help in the first place. I know, it's my fault. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Wanna bet? Gah! She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Ah. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Ugh! Gross! Gross! Gah! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? I was thinking I was going to help. You were the one not thinking. You sicko! Everything okay over here? Over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Ah ha ha. Yeah, she didn't mean that. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. Well, they don't call me Old Tom for nothing. I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Well, maybe for the moment. Oh no. Oh no. Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. Oh no, they're all bent up and everything now, right? There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Yep. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Hey, careful with that, girl. It can be fixed a little bit, but don't make it worse. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah, I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so, well, I don't know how it's partly my fault, but ever the diplomat. Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. Okay. She's trying to apologize. I'll take the apology. It's fine. Is there anything you want me to talk? Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and ... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. You okay there, girl? Something going on? Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect that at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. What's going on there, girl? I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. And that should do it for today. Wow, we didn't really expect that to go quite that way with Natsuki there. Although the fight earlier was kind of a surprise as well. Let's go ahead and save here. Pull into the next empty slot. And we'll go back to the main menu. Yes, we do. And that's going to do it for today. Next episode, we're probably going to finish up a little bit more with Natsuki. And then we have our second poem to read with everybody. And we'll see how well I did with my crayons. So until next time, everybody stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll talk to you later.